it's Sophie. Today we're going to be building an apple annihilator. So the first thing we're going to need to do to get this project started is for you to go find the supplies around your house. Here on the screen I have the materials that you are going to need to create the project. What you're going to need is a cereal box or a piece of cardboard, paper, tape, scissors, pencils, string, this can be yarn, an old shoelace, whatever you have, an apple, 10 markers, or things that'll stand on their own, so they could be glue sticks. I'm actually using makeup because that's what I have at my house, and 2 paper towel rolls. So pause the video, go get these materials, and come back when you're ready. So step 1 to build our apple annihilator is to create the base. You're going to take your cereal box, mine's Captain Crunch, and you're going to cut it to make a base. Okay, so now we just have one side of the cereal box. It's a flat piece of cardboard. That can be our base. So we're going to get started. We made our base. Now, we need to secure the base, so I have this tape, any kind of tape will work. You guys are going to tape down your base so it's secure, but you want to make sure to tape it in the direction, like long ways, like hot dog, not hamburger, so that it makes a lane. So make sure that you tape it to a surface that can handle tape, so if it's going to peel up paint or something, you might want to check with your parent to make sure it's okay when you're doing this. Okay. So that's what my base looks like so far. Okay. Step 2, after we build our base, are to build posts. So our posts are going to be the 2 toilet paper rolls. They're gonna stand like this. Now, what you need to do is make sure you have your apple. If you don't have an apple, I guess you could use like a lemon, a toy ball, something like that. But make sure it fits between your posts because we're gonna have it swinging through here like a wrecking ball. So make sure it fits between your 2 posts. Mine does, so this is where my posts are gonna be. And don't put them in the middle, put them kind of towards the back because we're gonna have it knock down stuff on this end. So my posts are here, my apple fits, we're good. Now, what you're gonna do is we're going to drill a hole through the top so we have something sitting here that the apple can swing on. You're gonna take your paper towel holder, you're gonna go down just a little bit of ways and place a dot. So I put a dot there. Now, you're gonna use a pencil. It would work better if it's sharp. I have one here that's a lot sharper. And you're going to hold on to the paper towel holder like this and just twist the pencil like a drill until it goes through. This might take a second. Drill it in there, push, there we go. Got it through one side, like that. Now you gotta get it through the other side. So just go straight across. Ta-da! Have it going through here, just drill. Now, what you're gonna wanna do so you make sure we have a level plane is push it through there so you make a mark on this roll of the exact height it needs to be. So I have the dot here. Now I'm going to need to drill on that dot and go through. Kind of have to push hard. So when you're doing that drilling motion, you have to kind of push down on it to get it to go through. One side through. There we go. And they're going to have a pencil through them. The longer the pencil, the better. You don't want to use a short little stubby pencil. You're going to want to use a longer pencil. So, make sure our apple still fits. Whew, I have a big apple, so mine's kind of close, but do the best that you can. Step number 3 is to stabilize these posts because these obviously right now could not support an apple. So the first thing you're gonna do is tape the stencil in place. Now, these, it's secure, but it could easily knock over. So, how are we gonna stabilize these? This is where the paper comes into play. You're gonna want like construction paper, cardstock, something heavy, and we're gonna cut it into little strips. So, I'll show you. Strip about this size, maybe a little bit longer. This is like the size of the palm of my hand, so that you can fold it and tape it down like this. So you're gonna need 8 of these strips. So once you have one, you can put it down on your piece of paper, trace 7 more and make them. All right, so now that we have our 8 little strips of paper that are about equal in size, time to stabilize the post. So you're going to take little strips of tape. You're going to take your strip and you're going to tape it on the post. And then I'm going to have to hold on to it a little bit. Also on the ground or on our little base. So, got one blue strip. This post is pretty stabilized. You're going to repeat and do the same thing to this post. Okay, so this is what it's gonna kind of look like. See how I have them taped along the base? We have it going long ways. Shake it. It's pretty sturdy, it's not gonna like knock down. Now we have to take the apple and put it on a string to make our wrecking ball. So you're gonna take quite a bit of string because you can always cut off extra later. Got quite a bit here. I'm gonna cut. Now try to find the middle somewhat. Lay it flat. Put your apple on it. Okay, so I got my tape. I'm just gonna tape it right to the apple. Probably won't be eating this apple since it'll get bruised hitting stuff. So tape a little piece to the bottom. Set it this way. You're gonna tie a knot on top. Now that I have it one direction, tape it again, tape the top. Now you're gonna take the opposite direction to make kind of like a cross or a plus sign. Got that on the bottom. Now I'm going to do one more knot on the top. Okay, so we have our little thing here. Okay, so now that we have our apple on a string, we have our little wrecking ball, annihilator thing, what you're gonna wanna do is make sure it's at the right height. So if we had it too high, and you're trying to knock this over, it obviously wouldn't. So, but if we make sure it's at the right height, when it swings, it can knock over the markers or whatever you pick. So to get it hanging, I know it doesn't look that pretty, but just do the best you can. Next step is to set up our markers or whatever. Mine's makeup, and you're gonna set it up like a bowling lane. So you're gonna do 1 and do the pyramid. 1, 2, 3. This is what it's gonna look like. So, see how I have my little pyramid stacked here? All right, let's see if it works. Time to try it out, guys. So grab your apple, lemon, whatever you have. Swing it back and let go. Ha ha ha, I got it straight. So once you do it once, you can rearrange different patterns. You can line them all up in one row. That's what I'm gonna try real quick. Got 2, so hopefully you guys get the gist. This is our apple annihilator, and I hope you enjoy making the apple annihilator.